Today we're talking about family planning.
Big topic.
It is, yeah. It was big for us at least because of, we were in a relationship, the age we're at. We had one child. We had always expected two.
hmm We were working on number two.
Correct. And yeah, then all of a sudden there were lots of things to consider.
Yeah, I think in this case, of course, the cancer was also directly related to fertility.
Yeah,
So that's maybe a bit of a special topic, but I think in general, um, like having gone to a specialist center, they actually brought it up.
hmm,
Like that was probably like the only not directly cancer related topic that was brought up before choosing a treatment path or having surgery. The one question was like, do you want children or do you want more children? And the answer was yes. And then they basically said, like, go sperm banking just because you never know.
yeah,
Like, you might come out of this cancer free, but also without any fertility left in you.
yeah,
So, and then the same topic I think comes up when you think about chemotherapy because that can also affect fertility quite a lot. Um, so yeah, it's definitely something to think about,
hmm,
even if maybe not the number one topic on the agenda. Maybe you're not even in a relationship, or maybe it's not something to really think about. But
yeah. Yeah, to me, it's like one more thing to think
good luck.
about
Yeah,
in life when you're dealing with something that feels so overwhelming.
yeah,
And, I have to say it's much easier for you to freeze your reserves than it would have been for me to
mm,
freeze my reserves. That's a
mm,
much bigger process to go through as a
yeah,
female.
agreed.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to, like, even in the heat of the moment where you're like probably thinking, I don't care, I just want to survive, I just want to get rid of this cancer.
Yeah.
Like it was nice to have a physician say, like, we do what we can and you're likely gonna survive this.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna pause this whole thing for like 3 days so you can go,
Meaning like pausing your
like,
treatment.
pausing the treatment and the surgery and everything, pause it for like 3 days so you can go to a sperm fertility center, sperm
Bank.
freezing
Yeah.
bank, whatever it's called thing, and basically go there on a Monday and then go there again on a Wednesday, and then on Thursday we're gonna cut. So, so I think that we didn't end up needing it.
Mm-hmm. Which was a
That
blessing.
was a blessing, but we
Yeah.
were very close to needing it if we really wanted another child.
Yeah.
Like there was a good chance that, we weren't going to get pregnant again, or you
Yeah.
were not going to get pregnant again on a natural way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because and it took a while,
It took
but
a
it
long
was
time.
a consideration of ours.
Yeah. But I think it's, again, like in the heat of the moment of wanting to get rid of cancer, it's an important topic to at least consider, especially if the doctors give you that hint that, hey, this is an important decision to take also from a family planning perspective, because you might not be able to have kids after certain cancers or
Mm-hmm.
after certain chemotherapies.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's important to recognize here, okay, we had the sperm saved. Mm, we had originally wanted two children. And then, I mean, we did not, even after your surgery, we did not try again for many months.
For a while. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
many, I don't remember how long it was, but it was
At least half a year.
quite a while to regain, trust in life and like, okay, I feel like we can move forward with this.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
And then it took and then it
forever.
took a significant
Yeah.
amount of time to actually get pregnant. So
Yeah. Which
so
I think
there's
was partially me not trusting still that everything was going to be okay.
fair,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
But here we are. Now we have 2 kids, and we haven't used the frozen sperm,
Yeah.
and things look good.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 months after you give birth to our second,
Yeah.
you get diagnosed with cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a period where we were not even talking about having a third child,
No.
but we were at least not completely
Closed off to the
closed
idea.
off to the idea at that point in time having a third child. And then you get diagnosed with kidney cancer,
Yeah. And then it was pretty clear we were done.
and then it was just like there's no way we're gonna have another kid.
And I remember my doctor, who was a urologist, who my doctor who did my kidney operation, we went to him and I said, I had a follow-up appointment with him, and I was like, do you also do sterilization? And he's like, I do. And he's like, but have you guys talked about it? And I said, yeah, and I remembered back, because at the time, everything's a little cloudy. It is kind of emotional to take that decision. But I remember walking down the street with you when we lived in Madrid, and I was pregnant with Max, our second at that time, and you were like, I don't know, maybe we should have a third. And all of a sudden you had like this terrible chest pain. Do you remember? It like almost knocked you over. You were like, ah!
Probably not.
And then I think to me that was so clear. I was like, oh, okay, we're not gonna have a third baby. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna give you a heart attack.
Well,
So thinking back, what I'm trying to say is that even though it was cloudy at the time, like, okay,
yeah.
maybe it feels like we're making this decision emotionally right now to not have any more
Mhm.
children. Remembering back to that moment
Mm.
helped me say, no,
Mm.
this is the right decision.
Yeah. And I actually think it wasn't only an emotional decision because you just have given birth.
Yeah.
And 4 months later, you have massive surgery, getting like parts of your kidney removed. I think physically you were just like, I don't think you would have
Yeah.
looked forward to another experience like getting pregnant and giving birth again.
Yeah.
So at least not having our own child, I think it was pretty clear to me that we're not gonna be able to go through this also physically, not only emotionally. I think
Yeah.
it took you a really long time to recover from that surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And then going through another round of pregnancy and giving birth, it just didn't feel like we were gonna enjoy that and you were gonna enjoy that. So again, we're lucky that we managed to get two. We There were definitely periods, I think, after my cancer where we also felt like if it's only gonna be one, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we would have felt horrible about not having a second one. We were very, very excited when it finally worked.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we also had moments where we felt like, okay, there's a chance this is just simply not gonna happen anymore. And that's why I think it's important couple as a couple in general, you probably have conversations around, do we want children? Do you want children? Like, at some point throughout a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But then being diagnosed with cancer makes this even more difficult, but also a little bit more important in the heat of the moment to actually think about it at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because you might take a route or make a decision that makes a decision for you forever.
Yeah. 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 I'm glad we kept our options open
Mhm.
because I think it took some pressure off of getting pregnant the natural way,
Mhm.
just knowing that we had a
Back
backup.
up. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Oof,
Mm-hmm.
important topic for any relationship and important topic for when you go through something like this.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Good.
We're good.
Yeah.
2 and done.
Two and done. Well, thanks, guys, for joining us today. We ask you to please like, share, and subscribe to this video if you're watching on YouTube, or subscribe and share on the podcast if you're listening on a podcast. And we want you to do this because we're trying to reach as many people as possible to help people. This is not a not for profit what we're doing here. It's a soul led project, and if you think it could help somebody, please share. Thanks.